I'm Richard Vernon, Deputy Mayor of Montego Bay, Jamaica. Urbanization is very important to the Caribbean. What we have found over the years is that we have developed beyond our capacity, and therefore we have to ensure that in this process that more support is given so that we can have a more structured society, so that we can have better spaces, so that we can become resilient. And of course, our small island developing states they face all kind of threats. Therefore, we have to give more to urbanization as citizens move from rural areas to urban spaces.
Hi, I'm Puven Akia from Itikweni Municipality, part of the CLGF network. The Commonwealth has an ability to actually actively assist us in addressing some of these situations, using the knowledge that has actually been created, collated, and also assist in disseminating those knowledge to local governments that can actually use that to actively influence these challenges in a more positive manner. I think definitely we could look at how the CLGF can actually take through the voice of local government at an advocacy level. This could be at various levels in terms of either decentralization, devolution of functions and powers and responsibilities, giving us the voice at a global level to take through the key critical challenges, but also to address how we engage with global level issues and having the voice of local government actively at the negotiating table.
I am Rosalind Paul of Dominica, Commonwealth of Dominica, and I am the Minister of Sports, Culture and Community Development. I am the Minister responsible for local government. Local government is well placed for central government to provide opportunities for the people at the community level by working collaboratively and in partnership with local government. And it is a very important facility to that, a very important mechanism to ensure that services and development initiatives reach the people at the grassroots level.
Hello, my name is Chilando Chitangala. I'm the mayor for the city of Lusaka, the capital city of Zambia. Lusaka city has a population of more than 3.8 million. So it means that we have facing a lot of urbanization from neighboring cities that are more than even 30 kilometers from Lusaka. Everybody around Zambia is now flocking into Lusaka, and it's growing very fast at more than 5% per annum. So it means that service delivery becomes a big challenge because we have a lot of peri-urban areas.
Clifford King, Director of Local Government, Belize. Over the last decade or so, municipalities in the Commonwealth, in our Caribbean region, for instance, and in Belize, of course, has continued to face this issue of urbanization. And it really stems from not only the growth in populations across the region and in our respective countries, but it's also people moving into urban spaces, looking for opportunities, looking for access, looking for services, and inevitably, the request for these services, for access, puts pressure on local systems, on local structures, on local government. And so, indeed, the Commonwealth needs to seriously look at this issue of urbanization, the uncertainties that we're facing with climate change and the shocks that we are exposed to. The COVID-19 situation has demonstrated to us that our level of readiness and preparedness to be resilient and for us to respond is becoming increasingly challenging. And therefore, it is imperative that as an organization, we should be looking at this issue of urbanization and how what are the things that we need to do structurally, legally, from a policy standpoint, to be able to respond to the situation of urbanization. Right now, our local government system in several jurisdictions focus only on providing municipal infrastructure services, whether it's to develop or whether it is to maintain. And this function is expanding now, where people are looking for opportunities for food, for water, for health, for education, and in many instances the local authority is unable to provide that because it's not a part of their mandate. And so we have to begin looking at how we expand the role and functions of local government in the region.
Geraldine Lendo Gabriel, Mayor of Castries, St. Lucia. If we are to ensure that our projects, our facilities, our resources are well utilized, we need to ensure that it meets persons at their level. And very often in the delivery of services, we sometimes forget the fact that it is really about meeting the needs of people.
My name is Daniel Alexander Ninoy Adumwa. I am the Municipal Chief Executive of the Denton Municipal Assembly in Greater Accra in Ghana. It is important that we pay attention to it because it's a reality. The urban areas are now sprawling. Wherever you go, whether they are municipalities or they are metropolitan areas, everything seems to be growing. If we do not plan these things well and live in planned cities, what is going to happen is that we're going to be inundated with the situation that we have. More informal situations appear, everybody building everywhere, and yet the population would increase, but then it will not be the beautiful city we had before. This is the reason why, as a commonwealth, we need to start thinking about these, helping ourselves, so that what looms ahead will not become a reality. If you look at it, learning from best practices, obviously somebody has been there. Somebody may have found a solution. Sitting in a network means that you will now be able to get information as to how somebody did it. If for nothing at all, you get to know what you should not do if you have to go forward. And this is where I think that the Sustainable Cities Network will be very valuable for those of us in the Commonwealth.